So, hi, welcome to the archive. I love when that happens. That's what you get for using your phone as a microphone. But yes, you didn't miss anything. I was just explaining what this was. It's just a standard. It's a standard notebook. Yeah, Jukebox notebook. And I kept only the co-composing part and modified that. I also kept the upsampling part, and I haven't modified this at all, I believe. So that's standard. And I ripped out everything else because not needed. And this is also pretty standard. Get the length of our priming, load the priming, show the priming, so I know what it looks like and that it's correct. I should probably also add so that we know the volume, which is t.absolute. We want the absolute, and then we want the max. Yes, I will just show the highest volume. That should be 1 or close to 1. Load our priors are normal. Create our tokens, empty, pretty normal. Set our metas, our conditions, as you would say. And then we get into the custom thing here. It's not a lot of code. I mean, technically, it's just this code. All of this is just for speed sampling, not upsampling. Allows because this format is because it continuously reprimes from the primer. It's gonna have no context at all from any previous sections, so you can just parallelize them just like we parallelize the upsampling, because the past context is there. We already have access to it, so we can do speed upsampling here, which speeds it up quite a bit. That's what we do. Let me explain what this does. Yes, well, welcome to the hell that is paint.net. Well, my paint.net, in which I don't close things and I just keep opening new things. So speed up just regular sampling. Let's see here. Okay, so what this format does, we have a primer, which is some audio, very good depiction of audio here. Yes, and that's we can make into discrete tokens, which is going to be numbers. Who knows? Yes, perfect. So our input audio gets turned into our tokens. Now, this is Jukebox, not Justin Bieber, Jukebox, yes. And Jukebox, what we're gonna do is that we're gonna take some amount of these and feed it to Jukebox, and we're gonna ask it to generate some amount more. And we're gonna do that, wait, it was that to there, maybe, or there, I did. Let's say it was there. So next section it will be there and there. And we're gonna ask it to generate these. And these sections are the ones that we actually keep. We don't actually keep any of the primings, but we keep what we generate after it. That's why I call it continuous repriming, because we completely wipe out the context and replace it with the primer, repriming it. I hope that makes sense. I really do, but who knows. But the format is working in a basic state. What we're here to do is to upgrade it, to make it work on 2 different modes, because currently it only works on F words. Currently it only works with the hop fraction. So the sections it's doing is hop fractions long, which on 1B lyrics and 0.125 is 2.2 seconds. That's not how multiplication works. Yeah, what the hell? Multiply, yeah, 768, yeah, which is gonna be 2.29 seconds, 2.22 seconds. So yesterday when I ran this, I had it generate this. So this is continuous repriming every 2.2 seconds on. Let's hear the actual primer. This is what I had laying around. Yeah, I don't actually remember what that song is named, but I just had it in here from another test, so I just used it here again. And here's what it spat out. So every 2.2 seconds, it's being reprimed. This is completely unconditioned, by the way. Unknown artist, unknown genre, no lyrics. So, kind of sounds like Simlish. But it does follow the original primer in... well, it tries to, as you heard there. And it does its own weird little twists. But this is just arbitrary every 2.2 seconds. this doesn't follow any beats or any set amount of seconds or anything like that. So that's what we're gonna end today. That's what we're gonna change. Let's get real up and close and personal to this code. Damn it, speaking. So I think I can just leave basically all of this alone and basically just change that single variable right there, because the amount of tokens to sample is, well, it's used properly in both of these, and it's being accounted for all over the place. So I think I can just change this. And also I'm thinking maybe we can have this be sort of user friendly, like with a form. But yes, display how to below form. Yeah, last shown, sure. So, ooh, I didn't know that was a thing. Nice. So, so we now have a form thing here. Now, how do you? I've never used these forms before. Let's see if we can figure them out fairly quickly. Adding form fields. Form supports multiple types of fields with type checking, including sliders, stickers, input fields, drop-down menus, and drop-down menus that allow input. Nice. Ooh, we can just read here. Let me F. No type checking, is just hash at param. If you want to check for string, we do hash at param, brackets, type, colon, string, colon, not colon, bracket, yes, slider value, numbers, dates, select or inputs, hash at markdown. Oh, that's just a paragraph, I guess. Either way, let's see if we can set some things here. Also, because I'm gonna change this and amount to sample might change within here, I'm gonna just move these into, oh god, this is painful, form with one pixel, yes, thank you, so I can actually see. Yeah, so I can actually do the clicky on it. So we wanted to move that down into here. Amount to encode depends on amount to sample. Amount to sample might change within a while, so both of those needs to be done. Yeah, but let's add some form input for these as well. Sure, why not? So we'll do artist condition. We'll do genre condition. We'll do lyrics condition. And luckily we can do, or we can't. Can I? I can. It's so nice when editors support multi-line typing and editing, or multi-place editing, I guess you would call this. Yeah, I guess we set them to that, and then do hash at param. Whoop, there we go. They popped up there. And yes, let's do type check them to string. How does that look? Yeah, should I do a drop-down list? I mean, I technically can. No, not yet. Do we have? Can we have? Oh, jeez, did not want that. But yeah, I was wondering if there was a specific multi-line. Oh, there's no multi-line. Crap. Google Colab multi-line form. Multi-line input. No responses. Ooh, new raw input. No, thank you. I can't spell. Put lyrics here. And I will remove the one here. And now we will have a variable called, actually let's just implement these quickly. Artist equals artist, genre equals ration, lyrics equals, lyrics. Yeah, let's have the sampling temperature be a parameter, probably. Param. Type number. I wonder, should I just move all these two into parameters later? Anyway, let's move this up here so that it makes a bit more sense. Yeah, whatever. Timing mode. We're gonna set that to drop down. How do we do a drop down? Select. So, really that easy. Okay. Yoink. So we can time on tokens. We can time on seconds, I guess. We can time on beats per minute. Is there anything more we can time on? We'll leave it like that for now. So I kind of wanna. I guess I could section it with the hash at mark. Hash at mark down. Wee. Does that work? Yeah, it does. Wee. Oh yeah, tabbing doesn't work with that. Oh, that does work. Wait, I've forgotten markdown completely. Markdown paragraph. Oh, to paragraph. Okay, what? It's just text, right? No. Paragraphs. To create paragraphs, use a blank line to separate one or more lines of text. Yeah, that's what I remember markdown as. Hash at markdown. I guess that is the small text. Token mode. Hash at markdown. Seconds mode. Hash at markdown. BPM mode. And in here we're gonna have settings for each of those modes. Token amount. I mean, people could put in 0, but that's their own problem. I'm not gonna type check that or boundary check that. Sure, seconds amount. Yeah. Second amount. Yeah. Technically correct. Technically not correct. Technically yes. So those two are simple. I wonder, can you have like conditional forms? Google Colab conditional forms. So I could like show and hide what's not useful. Yeah, the official forms. Notebook. You can also use markdown in forms. So I guess I could do that. Boolean fields. Can I show or or hide a field depending on another field value. That would be, I mean, yes, I admit that would have to induce some angular level crap, but whatever. Yeah, that's a mess. Actually, I'll just bake these two together. Just call it amount, user amount. Yes, sure. We have to do this. Actually, no, not yet. Whatever. Token slash second mode. Hash at markdown. Oh, separate those. This looks like crap. Looks like absolute crap. We'll add bars and beats and just combine them into one thing. It's easy. Jesus, my fingers are not working. Param. Make it a number. House chess. Dead. Bars. Beats. Param. Yes, I'm just saying random words. Is there anything more you can do? There's other JSON things we can put in here. Can we say it's a slider? No? Ooh, you can't put in min and max. Ooh. We can use min and max. Yo, why you broke? Because it's not equal, it's colon, because I'm stupid. Yes. There is a visible argument. Okay, that's the amount. What if I... Okay, it just doesn't care. It doesn't care about... Nope. Oh well. Oh well. So beat per minute, bars and beats. Yes. Now let's actually decide how to set this thing. Oh yeah, we can also have a mode which is what it is now, which is just depending on the hop length. Or should I? I mean. Yeah, but nah. So if we select tokens timing mode, we can say that we want it to 1024 tokens or 1024 seconds. That's quite outside the range, I think. Or BPM, which I believe will be the most probably used, because then we can put in like 128 BPM, which will not round equally into a second or a whole length, and then we can say 1 bars, or yeah, every 1 bar, or every 1 bar and 1 beats, because why not? Also, 1 bar and 0 beats is the same as 0 bars and 4 beats, so it's just a little convenience thing that we add in there. Let's actually combine them as quickly as possible. Beats equals plus equals bars times 4. I'm not gonna assume anything about these numbers. They might be ints, they might be floats. I'm just gonna not attempt easiness, frankly. Yeah. Here. So if if timing mode is equal to tokens, yes. Then we're gonna set it, I'm gonna double paste that and comment that out because I might re-implement it later. Tokens, and we want it to simply be amount. That's the simplest one. Oh, you bastard. Why would you do that? Okay, so you want me to put the hash right up on the number. Got it. I do not like that. Whatever. LF timing mode is seconds. Then amount to sample should be amount multiplied by tokens to seconds, or tokens per second. Yeah, seconds times 44,100 is, that means samples divided by 128. Let's say I want 1 second, so 44,100 divided by 128. 344, yes. This is gonna drift. Drift. Let's fix that by getting our bearings from the current amount of tokens we have. So that's the amount of tokens we have. What do we want to do with that? We want to divide it by this number, I believe. Not sure. That's 1 second worth of tokens at level 2. So tokens per second. Length over tokens per second. We might have to, yeah, we're gonna have to put that to integer. Foo is integer of our length divided by a token's worth of seconds. A second's worth of tokens. I don't even know what I just said. So that gets our, basically, how long in we are in seconds, I believe. Yeah, it does. So that's how long we are in seconds already. So seconds done. Seconds done plus equals amount. Yeah, this is crucial here to keep it synchronized, I believe. We shall see. That's not how you spell amount. And now amount to sample is gonna be seconds done multiplied up by this. No, it's gonna be seconds done multiplied by this. Doesn't matter technically, but whatever. Or does it? I don't know, whatever. So that's where we want to go. But that's where we want to go, and we want to, again, bring that down to, also we probably want to bring that down to an integer. So we bring those two integers, because we have to when we eventually pass it in here. But this little thing here is gonna adjust for when it's drifting out of sync. So that's the total amount of tokens we want to go. It's not the amount we want to sample, so we want to remove that, basically. And now we need to do this exact same thing again, but for BPM, essentially. We get our seconds done. Yep, but we don't add amounts, we add our beats. Or should I just calculate this as beats done here? Yeah. Or I can just convert beats to seconds. Also this needs changing probably. Yeah, let's just redo this, I guess. So, let's figure out what current beat we are on. So, or beats done, I guess. Yeah, beats done. Beats done equals... Do we actually want to put that to an integer there? I don't know. I mean, if I have this int here, it's only gonna work with full seconds. It's not gonna work with like 2.3 seconds, I believe. But without it, it feels like it kind of falls apart. Yeah, because this is gonna drift. I wonder, can you tell this to be an integer? Oh, nice. I guess that works. So for now, we'll limit ourselves to full tokens and full seconds on that. Anyway, here we're gonna limit ourselves to full beats. So we're again gonna get our z's, get the length of it. And now we're gonna convert this to beats. How do we convert this length into beats? Well, we have beats per minute. We have our shape, which is tokens long. God damn it, my brain just kind of stopped working. Yeah, my brain just went kaput. Oh, that was life. Where? There. This is some amount of tokens, and we are going to... What are we gonna do to it? I guess we're gonna... I mean, let's say we have 128 beats per minute. 2.1 beats per second. That's 1 minute. That's 1 minute at level 2. Wait. Did I actually input? Yes. That's 1 minute at level 2. Why is this so hard for me? I've done this before. Why is my brain just locked up and not working? It's not thinking. Brain, please. Paint program, please help. Somehow. It's not gonna help. Okay, maybe I should think of it from the other way. Let's think of it from there and where I can take it. Let's think from the tokens instead of to the tokens. So what can I do with the tokens initially? I can convert them to seconds. And then convert that to beats by having a beats per second thing, which is BPM times 60. Maybe you can factor that 60 over to that side. Whoops. Oh, that should be a divide. Lots of divides here today, Jesus. Technically these should be SR, and this should be top prior dot raw to tokens. So we have our beats done. Beats done. We add our beats, and then we set amount to sample to be beats done times, well, I guess we basically copy this and see what we have to change. Beats done times, we actually kind of need this entire thing. Yeah, that's wrong right now. Okay, interesting. I actually don't know if this will work. I mean, it looks kind of similar, but that doesn't guarantee it will work, so whoop whoop. Beats done times, I mean... I guess I could check how I did it in every other beat thing. Oh yeah, here we go. So I get the current tokens. Oh, and I did that offset thing. I don't think that's needed. Who knows on me. Turn it into integer. We had the beats we want. Yeah, I'm gonna have to remake that because I don't understand. I don't understand myself. Multiplied by... Yeah, maybe that one should do something like that just in case. Yeah, it's confusing me because I'm trying to go directly from beats to seconds. But let's just do the beats first. So beats done, and we want to create that to seconds using BPM, because beats and minutes, it has a link there. So beats done multiplied by beats per second is gonna give us the amount of seconds. This is giving us amount of seconds, and now we need to get this thing in here. We need to convert from seconds to tokens. Yeah, I think my brain is just kind of broken right now. My thoughts are not working at all. I think that works. Yeah, I'll probably delete that. So let's try it, I guess. I think. Also, how does this look? Awful. Great. Just great. So we have, guess we can do the same again, but I don't know the BPM of this. Of course it doesn't play all of this. Do I have previous? No. Oh wait, what was this? OpenAI signal. Ooh, this one might actually be on my drive. Yoink. Yeah, right here, right? Let's use that one. Copy. Yoink. Yoink. Okay, Control V didn't work, and I make a copy. Move to yoink. Okay, there it is. Let's rename it. Primer. Make sure it's the same. Yep. And that one's BPM was 122.5. And sure, every 4 beats, I guess we could. I guess I can, or for now I have to, rather, add a thing here that reacts to amount to sample. Assert amount to sample is less than less than that, basically. Too long sections M8, yes. Ooh. I just realized something also. These should be rounds instead of, at least this one should be a round, I believe. Actually, I think round is just a built-in. Let's test. Yeah. Yep. So if I use round there instead, and in fact there as well. Yee. Let's hope that works. I actually doubt it. Also, I noticed this yesterday. There was an issue. I couldn't really see how much it had done, so I'm just gonna blurt that out to the console when it's doing the speed sampling for it. Yeah, let's try it. I guess unconditioned, fairly normal temperature. Should be like the other one, like this one that we were before. Now begins the long wait. Yeah, it definitely needs this thing that we just did so that it's, where is it? This, so that we can actually do on the beats, so that it doesn't just cut within a bar, completely random. So yeah, let's hope this works, first of all, I guess. I wonder what this offset thing here is. Like, is it an offset for timing? Is it an offset for lyrics conditioning? Is it an offset for, or no, not lyrics conditioning, lyrics windowing, sorry. Or like, what is it an offset for? Yeah, 0.99999, which is almost completely maxed out. So yeah, this file is loud enough. I mean, this is running the 1B lyrics, so it should be a bit faster. But yeah, we always seem to end up here. We have to wait for Jukebox, and it's gonna take quite a while. Like, initially starting up Jukebox, downloading the stuff needed, loading stuff into the graphics card takes a while. Oh, here we go. And then actually generating also takes a while. I don't remember how many had to do single before in single sampling like this, before it's gonna jump over to multi-sampling or parallel sampling. But yeah, oh, look there, it's an arbitrary token amount, 2,813. Okay, I'm gonna write that down. Write that down. 2,813 language. Ooh, we got a fast GPU, 21 tokens per second. This is gonna be really quick later in the parallel sampling, I hope. Let's wait one more minute and see. It's probably most definitely gonna be different than 2,813 now. What was it? 122.5 beats per minute, beats per second. Yeah, my brain is not working at all. Ooh, wait, what did I have? Puts 2,813 again. What? Something is wrong here, I believe. 8 seconds, that's not correct. It shouldn't be correct. I hope it's not correct. Let's check if it's correct. Fuck off. That's definitely not 8 seconds for 4 beats there. Yeah, that's, something is whack. Something is whacked. Seconds per beat is this, I believe. It should have been 675 tokens, but it was not, because I flipped. At least I believe I did. Let's output it and see what it outputs. It's gonna be awful. I swear. You. Okay. Oh, there it is. It showed up eventually. Yeah, it was 8 seconds. It did. And then, yeah. So it went, or rather I went and flipped some variables. Rather, I flipped these. thought something was not making sense, or something was like short-circuiting. I mean, does it still make sense? I don't know. Let's zero our crap and go again. 675, yes, as we calculated. Let's reset this. Let's reset this. And give it one beat. If this is accurate, this should end up at 678 or 675 after 4 of them. Because they, yeah, 168, 169, 169, and 169, which is 675. Woo! We're keeping alignment, which is exactly what we want. I don't want to do it every beat. There's going to be a lot of development in one beat. I mean, one beat is just, oh Jesus, chat suddenly kicked off. Just got here some of that sounded like since you've been gone. Also, what is repriming? It's a term I made up. I'm currently doing a run with a sample of some Death's Dynamic Shroud. Oh, nice. Ooh, I have a hunch that fast upsampling also improves vocals. That's an interesting observation I did not know. But yes, repriming. I tried explaining it here, but oh yeah, my microphone was off then. So here we have our audio, and that gets pushed down into tokens. This is our primer, and we push that down into tokens with a VQVIE. And now what the continuous repriming is that we take some amount of the tokens and we ask Jukebox here to create these from these. And then we move along and grab a new chunk and we ask it to generate more. And we move along and we continuously reprime it. We delete the context it has and we put in the primer as the primer would have been at that part of the song. So we're continuously repriming. I don't know if that's the best term for it, honestly, but it's the most technically accurate term. So apparently fast upsampling is also having more effects than just being fast. Interesting. Come on, when is this gonna enter? Oh yeah, when this has filled up the whole context, then it's gonna switch over to fast sampling and do it parallelly, because that's what this continuous repriming allows you to do. You can, since we're continuously replacing the whole context, we can do all of these at the same time, and this one will generate these, and this one will generate these, and this one will generate these, and so on. So you end up with all the sections generated, but they're all sliced at these points, which is going to be every X seconds, every X tokens, or every X beats, where it gets fully reprimed, so to speak. Yes. So when this reaches 6144, it will switch over to fast sampling, and that should hopefully be a bit quicker route. Also, is it keeping the alignment that I asked with 69, 69, 68, 69, 69, 68, 69, 6. Okay, and all that. This is gonna be 69, 68, 69, 69, 69, 68, 69, 69, 69, 68. Yeah, so 1 out of 4. It's keeping it on track. It's so close. Just get to 6,144. Wait, what? Weird. Why is it not fast upsampling now? Did that code break or something? Or it's because that. No, seriously, why is it? Okay, yeah, that's wrong. That's why. It should not be that. Where is it? Yeah, there we go. 3 sampling. My internet die? Perhaps. I don't know. Do you think we'll ever see fast upsampling for notebooks with the checkpoint feature? Unknown. From what I've seen, most of the notebooks don't recreate the internals of notebooks, but they modify it, which it's a sin, to be honest. And it is not compatible. If they used a different way of interacting or injecting the autosaving, then it would have just worked out of the box. But because the notebooks that do autosaving do it by literally replacing text in the Jukebox files instead of copying over some code and doing your own local changes, it kind of breaks the whole thing. So honestly, it's an issue with those notebooks. It's not really an issue with fast upsampling. It's just bad implementation, to be honest. But fast upsampling with, repeated saving is a thing that I will implement in Jukebox Opt anyway. So basically we'll have repeated autosaving there by default once I implement it in Jukebox Opt. And then we won't need those notebooks that reach in and replace Jukebox files, which is weird. Oh yeah, we're doing quite a bunch of tokens now each time. Let's let this finish and see how it goes. Oh yeah, these are all gonna be 169. They're not gonna have the 168 in there. Ooh. But instead it's gonna compensate by doing 180s. Okay. Yeah, I'll have to add another check for that, or for the finish sampling, I guess. So let's do that right now. So that check, this massive check, and now let's add another check for that, which is actually, let's just not do that quite yet. And let's instead wait for this to cancel after that, and then output, and see what kind of monstrosity we just got. I assume it's going to be broken, given that it didn't really keep the, like before it with beats 4 it was equal, it was a round number, 675. But when you have one beat, it's 0.75 at the end, and that messed up the multi-parallel sampling apparently. So we'll see what this will sound like anyway. Yeah, I can hear the multi-sampling going kind of whack, I think. Or not yet. Should kick in around here somewhere. Or it might get a bit offbeat. Yeah. Yeah. Yes, I will. Yes, I will change that to 4 because that's what I want it to be anyway. And I will reset that, and I will run that, and I will let this run, and I'll post the output, and that's a new format. We'll see what we can do with it. For now, I'll log off, and well, that's the thing with neural networks. Like, they aren't binary. You can't have complete control over them. Like, yeah, you can suggest it to not use vocals, but it's always a chance that it will, because yeah, I mean, I guess you could have a different training data set, and that would make it so that like if you had a data set with no singing in it, then you would definitely get music without singing. But then the problem is, then you can't get music with singing. So, and like this data set, you can like have songs in there which they are singing, and you can have a specific like tag on those singing versus non-singing songs, and you can make a model that takes that as a parameter and learns with that as a parameter. Like, oh, here's a song, there's going to be singing in it, please generate this song, and it's going to generate the song and try learn, or well, try create singing. But it's still only a suggestion, hence why neural networks are kind of dangerous in that way. Everything you tell a neural network is merely a suggestion, nothing more. I think, what was it, the Muse AI? MuseNet. Yeah, I think they even say here on the try MuseNet thing. Where is it? Yeah, here. Some of MuseNet's limitations include the instruments you ask for are strong suggestions, not requirements. It's the exact same with Jukebox. Everything you tell it in terms of artist, genre, lyrics, it's all strong suggestion, not requirements. Hence why, yeah, it sometimes does what it does and just completely ignores you, kind of like cats do. And now when we've come full circle like that, we should shut down the stream, I think. Don't really complain though, since voices aren't treated like voice in this cases. They're really treated like instruments. Yeah, I guess that's its own doing fine. I just want to make sure it pops over to fast sampling mode before I quit here. Come on! It's like another like 700 tokens it needs to do after this. Or no, wait, yeah, it just did those. So after this it should pop over to fast sampling or parallel sampling. Oh wait, this one was. Oh wait, what? Yo, this is wrong. Why is this? Why? Why is this? No. Why is it alternating between 675 and 674 and 676, or 5 and 6? I don't know. 4, 5, and 6. What? Why? It shouldn't. It's a what the well, it did speed up sampling, I guess. How many though? 676. Yeah, this is wrong. Obviously wrong. Something is wrong. I guess we're not shutting down the stream. Yeah. Oh, sorry for juking you and saying I was leaving. Apparently I'm not, because this is broken. Is it because of this? Let's attempt. This should keep being 675 forever. Let's hope that rounding was the only thing that was wrong. Yeah. I think that's the only thing that could have been wrong, to be honest. 675. It was like that before. But then it went 674 or 676. I don't know. But it did veer off. So yeah, this is testing with Jukebox. It's slow. But yeah, 675 3 times in a row so far. So far so good. If it goes 4, I'm fairly certain certain it's fixed. Okay, so far on all of these four, it's been 675, 675, 675, 675, and 675. Let's check. Yeah, let's check one more, and then we'll shut the stream down. Yeah, 675. Okay, I think I fixed it. I think that was just a rounding error. It probably was. Beats done was probably at like some amount 0.9999999, and because I had int here, it rounded that down. But now when it's round there, it's rounding it up to what it should be. So yeah, I will wait. Let's check this one quick. Yeah, okay, 675. Okay, I think it's working. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 in a row with the same. Yeah, it did wear off by that point in the old one. So I think I fixed it. And with that said, and being overdue, rip jokes. Yeah, I guess you said darn cats when I said something about the full circle with cats and not how they don't care. I don't even remember what I said anyway. Nice. Well, I'll keep a lookout for you guys. See what you guys are posting. It's actually really like what's the word? It's really not awe or not inspiring, but it's like it feels big that people are actually using Jukebox Opt to actually do Jukebox things with it and actually making videos with it. It's an honor actually. Yeah, an honor. Yeah, that's the word. It's an honor to have you guys actually use the code I write. But yeah, with that said, and one more look here. Yes, it's working. Goodbye. See you next time. And just as I stopped, it actually did started speed up sampling. So yeah.